Wow, this is gonna look cool. There we go. All right, let's throw these bad boys on. You guys. The reason why I got the TV behind me is because I just want to make sure, okay, you guys, that everything is actually validated in this video. Actually, and give me 1 second. Let me just adjust this right quick. All right. So, you guys, this is going to be called. Let's move this light just a little bit more. Nope, still a little too bright. Do 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 do. Oh no, it moved up some. Anyway, let me try it one more time. I had no idea I was going to have that glare on the screen, but anyway, you guys. So this installment is called Islamophobia. Yeah, right. What I wanted to say was my butt. The thing is, you guys, it's called common sense. So the reason why I have the TV behind me is because I just want you guys. Hello, how you doing? I just want you guys to know that what I'm going to read to you is not my opinion. It's facts. And we all know to the left, when you give them facts, it makes their heads explode like, okay? We all know that. So anyway, let's dig in. Let's get really good here. All right, let's do this. I hope you all can see that behind me. Let's go full screen. All right, you guys. So this is one of my favorite sites. Okay, you guys, they tell the truth. Okay. Now, this is by Robert Spencer, and this is called The Religion of Peace, all one word.com. Okay. Now, I like to go and check out this site periodically. And on this first tab, it says Ramadan, okay, Bombathon, okay. So since Ramadan, day 14 of Ramadan, there has been 75 attacks with 348 people killed. Okay. But also, I just want to note right here, so I'm going to zoom it in, by right wing or anti Muslim extremists, one attack, one killed, okay, in the last 14 days. So, you guys, I want to be objective when I am reporting good sources, okay? I'm not being biased. So, anyway, as you see right here, let's do this. Let's zoom this, okay? From May the 11th to May 17, 2019, there has been 35 attacks, 153 people killed, 84 injured, 3 suicide blasts, okay, in 9 different countries. But also, let's look at this terrorist attack count, okay, that has been carried out in the name of Allah. Jihad, there has been over 35,000 terror attacks since 9/11. You guys, this is the religion of peace. So in the entire month of April, there were 133 attacks, 822 people killed, 1,374 injured, 16 suicide blasts in over 24 countries. Why is he actually putting countries on there? Let me tell you why he's putting countries on there. Because everywhere they go is complete upheaval. You take Britain for a prime example, you take France, you take Brussels, you take Germany, you take Sweden. I mean, I can go on and on. Denmark, I mean, etc. Okay, complete chaos. So I just wanted to show you guys that and just give it to you, okay, just 100% raw. Okay, let me check here again to see how many people are still here. Okay, so there's 6 people who are wild, right? Anyway, so you guys, I'm going to go over to the next tab, okay? So what we have here are the Quran verses of violence, you guys, okay? Says the Quran, which I already knew this, but the Quran contains over 109 verses that speak of war with non-believers, emphasis on non-believers. believers, because let me just tell you something, you guys, okay? According to the Quran, okay, and to the hadiths, okay, especially Sahih Bukhari, we could talk about Shia Muslim and etc. Um, the thing, you guys, is that if you're not a Muslim, you're technically not innocent. Okay. And you guys, these are tons of verses. And I know I have made previous videos about all the verses, or the surahs, as I should say, in the Quran, where it's about kill, 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 kill. Slaughter, 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 slaughter. And I'm just going to blow these up just a little bit. Get it to fit on the screen all the way. And so we can see here, just starting with Quran 2, 244, Quran 2, 216, Quran 3, 56, Quran 3, 151, Quran 4, 74. And the reason why I'm just citing these off to you guys is just so that this video won't be so long, okay? So that you can go and do your own due diligence. Quran 4, 76, Quran 489, Quran 495, Quran 4, 101, Quran 4, 104, Quran 5, 33, Quran 8, 12, Quran 8, 15, Quran 839, Quran 857, Quran 867, Quran 59 through 60, Quran 865, Quran 95, Quran 914, Quran 920, Quran 929, Quran 930. This is the religion of peace, and they're talking about Islamophobia. Quran 938 through 39, Quran 941, Quran 973, Quran 988, Quran 9 111, Quran 123. I'm sorry, Quran 9 123, Quran 1716, Quran 1865 through 81, Quran 21 through 44, Quran 25 through 52, Quran 33 60 through 62, Quran 47 3 through 4, Quran 47 35, Quran 48 through 17, Quran 48 through 29, Quran 61 through 4, Quran 61 10 through 12, Quran 66 through 9, Quran 2 191 through 193. And you guys, it is ridiculous. And it's talking about Islamophobia. It's not Islamophobia, okay? And it's not a phobia when people are actually really being indoctrinated to kill you. So this is from Hadith, okay? In this is Sahih Bukhari. It says, Allah Apostle said, the hour will not be established until you fight with the Jews. And the stone behind which a Jew will be hiding will say, oh, Muslim, there is a Jew hiding behind me, so kill him. Oh, wow. Anyway, so if you want some of these verses in Sahih Bukhari, okay, it's 52 177, 52 256, 52 65. Sahih Bukhari again, 52 220, 52 44. Abu Dawood, okay, 14 2526. Abu Dawood 14 2527. And then Sahih Muslim 133. Then Sahih Bukhari again, 387. Sahih Muslim 130. Sahih Bukhari 5273. Sahih Bukhari 11626. Sahih Muslim 149. Sahih Muslim 4,645, and so on and so on and so on. But once again, all that I just went through are all verses of violence that hasn't been abrogated. And if you're not familiar with the term abrogated, that means been replaced. They haven't been replaced. And as you guys are going to see, of course, we're going to cover rape and adultery also in Islam. You guys already know that they might try to flag this video and say that it's hate speech and all that stuff. But see, you guys, this is the way that the globalists, the leftists, and Islam, the unholy trinity, the way that they work in conjunction, you guys, to silence the truth, therefore indoctrinating our future youth into cognitive dissidence and forcing the people who already know what is absolutely wrong with abusing the laws and the legislation, you guys, forcing us into cognitive dissidence. As I said before, I'm a nonconformist, not happening to me. So rape and adultery in the Quran. Anyway, so Quran 282, I should say Surah, with ayat 282, establishes that a woman's testimony is worth only half of that of a man's in court. There is no he said, she said gridlock in Islam. Quran 24:4. And those who accuse free women and then do not bring 4 witnesses. Wow. Flog them, strictly speaking. This verse addresses adultery, revealed at the very time that Muhammad's favorite wife was being accused of adultery on the basis of only 3 witnesses, coincidentally enough. However, it is part of theological underpinning of the Sharia rule on rape, since strict Sharia law does not recognize rape if there are not 4 male witnesses or a confession. How distorted is that? Quran 24:13. Why did they not bring 4 witnesses of it? But as they had not brought witnesses, they are liars before Allah. That means that a woman's testimony of her being raped, in order for it to be credible to that of a man, she has to have 3 other people. 4 witnesses. I'm sorry. 4 witnesses. Wow. Your wives are as a tithe unto you. Listen to this. This is Quran 2:223. Your wives, because in Islam, a woman is basically a commodity. So anyway, your wives are as a tithe unto you. So approach your tithe when or how ye will. There is no such thing as rape in marriage, as a man is permitted unrestricted sexual access to his wives. Wow. And we have feminists. We have people on the left who wish to align themselves with this ideology that at any given time will turn around and slaughter them. Let's see what Sayyid Bukhari has to say about this, okay? And this is Sayyid Bukhari 559 462. The background of Quranic requirement of the 4 witnesses to adultery. Muhammad's favorite wife, Aisha, was accused of cheating, okay, on her polygamous husband. 3 witnesses. Now remember, she's accused of cheating, and Muhammad's a polygamist, though. He has more than 1 wife. Muhammad has more than 3 wives. But anyway, so 3 witnesses corroborated the event, but Muhammad apparently did not want to believe it, and so established the arbitrary rule that 4 witnesses are required. Oh my goodness. The prophet of convenience, the prophet who changes his stance when he's contradicted, or when his own statures and his own decrees are they come to fruition for him, but no, he doesn't want to live by his own decrees and his statures. Oh my gosh, this man is such a prophet, such a man of God. Oh, wow. But anyway, let's get to a few more pressing matters, because I want everyone to know, which I'm pretty sure you already know, that Muslims believe that a non-Muslim woman, especially in jihad, he can take as many of these non-Muslim women as he wants as slaves, and he can have sex with them even if they are married. Wow. Anyway, let's talk about slavery in Islam. Now, here's the hypocrisy with Muslims when they always try to talk about Christians and the slave trade. I want to let you know that Muslims, they had been in Africa, okay, Northern Africa, way after Christians, but yet they were the first ones who started slavery in Africa. and they slaughtered over 100 million Africans and had some of the most inhumane practices towards Africans. And even their scholars referred to Africans as animals who deserve slavery because they're mentally inept and they're mentally destitute. So, this is why they're perfect for slavery. And what I mean by the most inhumane practices were they would castrate these Africans, and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But they don't tell you the truth that it was actually Muslims who sold Africans, Arab Muslims, okay, that sold Africans towards to the Europeans. Oh, wow, 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 wow. So Quran 33:50. Oh, prophet, we have made lawful to thee thy wives, sorry, to whom thou hast paid their dowry, whatever, and their slaves, whom their right hand possesses. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. Okay, out of prisoners of war, whom Allah has assigned to thee. So these are non-Muslim women, okay, that these guys can take as slaves, sex slaves. Okay. Oh, wow. But anyway, let's go to Quran 23:5-6. Who abstain from sex, except with those joined to them in a marriage bond, or now here's the captives, whom their right hand possesses. This verse permits the slave owner to have sex with his slaves, and also on Quran 70:29-30. So Quran 4:24, and all married men are forbidden unto you, save those captives, the slaves, whom your right hand possesses. Even sex with married slaves is permissible. Raping women, it is permissible in Islam. I don't even want to get into more of the sick crap. But anyway, here's Sayyid Bukhari, some of the slave verses and some of their accounts of women as being slaves. And then also it goes down into a Sahih Muslim, especially about the Africans who are just made for slavery because they're mentally inept and mentally destitute. But anyway, let's go to Sharia. Let's go to some statistics, okay? Anyway, for a person who's not familiar with Sharia law, if you like the Jim Crow laws, you'll love Sharia. Yes, that is definitely not a false equivalent. It's actually true. But anyway, so let me just give you a rundown of Sharia. Okay, so I'm gonna take everything and I'm just going to just shrink it. Okay, Sharia law is Islamic jurisprudence. That means that this is the way that a Muslim lives their life. It dictates every aspect of a Muslim's life. And under Sharia law, a Muslim is superior to a non-Muslim. Okay, under Sharia law, you are considered a second-class citizen if you are not a Muslim, and you have to respect each and every decree of Islam, even if you are a non-Muslim and it goes against your own beliefs, because it is called shirk. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Let's read some of this stuff about Sharia law. Now, when a person has reached puberty and is sane, voluntarily apostatized from Islam, he deserves to be killed. So, you guys, under Sharia law, if you leave Islam, you are to be killed. And you guys, there's no punishment for a Muslim who kills an apostate under Sharia law. Wow, 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 wow. If you deny the existence of Allah, or if you add any, or if you deny any of his attributes, you can be killed or imprisoned. Okay. If they believe that you have an intent to commit unbelief, even in the future, you can be killed or you can be arrested. To be sarcastic about Allah's name, his command, and his interdiction, or his threat, and even to deny any verse of the Quran, or to mockingly say, "I don't know what faith is." You guys, this is punishable by death. And also, you are prescribed for holy war under Sharia law. And you guys, those are just some of the things, okay? But let me just say this. So, say that a woman may not conduct her own marriage. Wow. Meaning that she is not free to marry by choice. A male guardian is required to validate the marriage agreement. That's You guys, this is extremely barbaric. I highly advise that you guys will go to the religionofpeace.com if you don't know anything about Islam. Robert Spencer did a great job of covering everything that has to do with this 7th century barbaric, savage, primitive, totalitarian, suppressive, subjugative Arab supremacy, sick, rapist, pedophile ideology. Anyway, let's go over some Muslim polls that has actually been collected. But they say you have Islamophobia. Whatever. This is called having common sense. So 83% of Pakistanis support stoning adulterers. 78% of Pakistanis support killing apostates. Wow. 40% of British Muslims support Sharia law. Can you believe that? They support Sharia law. They left their own primitive countries because of their primitive ideology, and they go to a Christian country and they want to bring the same primitive ideology and same primitive practices to the new country, therefore destroying that country. Once again, as the point as I alluded to earlier, everywhere they go, there's upheaval and destruction. They go along with liberalism and globalism. 40% of British Muslims want Sharia in the UK. 28% of British Muslims want Britain to be an Islamic state, talking about the lack of gratitude. 68% of British Muslims support the arrest and the prosecution of anyone who insults Islam. 62% of Muslims want Sharia law in Canada. 58% of Indonesians believe adulterers should be stoned to death. 28% of Muslims in the UK prefer Sharia, while 37% of those are younger. 81% of Egyptians want strict Sharia imposed in every Islamic country. 76% of Pakistanis want strict Sharia imposed in every Islamic country. 49% of Indonesians want strict Sharia imposed in every Islamic country. 76% of Moroccans want strict Sharia imposed in every Islamic country. 64% of Egyptians said it was very important for the government to apply traditional punishments for crimes such as adultery. 77% of Egyptian Muslims favor flogging and amputation. 58% of Jordanian Muslims favor flogging and amputation. 36% of Indonesian Muslims favor flogging and amputation. 82% of Pakistanis favor flogging and amputation, and then 65% of Nigerian Muslims also support it as well, while 82% of Egyptian Muslims favor stoning, along with 70% of Jordanians, 42% of Indonesians, 82% of Pakistanis, and 56% of Nigerians. Islamophobia, right? 72% of Indonesians want Sharia law to be the law of the land. 81% of South Asian Muslims and 57% of Egyptians support, oh my goodness, just cutting off people's limbs for theft. This is just ridiculous, correct? I mean, wow. You guys, this is not, that's a rumor when they say, well, the people who believe or who have these radical beliefs is that they're a minority. What I'm reading off to you and what I am showing you, you combine all this together, this is easily equates to close to 1 billion Muslims who believe in Sharia law. Sharia law is completely radical and extreme and it's oppressive and it's totalitarian, it's authoritarianism. Strip you of your rights and they force you to be compliant or you die. How's that not radical? But it is radical because we know, we have common sense. We haven't been desensitized and we do not suffer from cognitive dissonance. People hate people like me because we present facts and we can substantiate the facts. We can present the evidence and we make it tangible to the point where our points are irrefutable. And for you to refute them, you are a supreme denialist. Listen to this. 51% of Muslim Americans say that Muslims should have the choice of being judged by Sharia courts rather than courts of the United States. Let me just tell you something. You know what I say? Go back to the country you came from. Because in America, we're not going to tolerate it. We already are being proactive. We are already passing law and legislation that there will be no other rule of law, but only the United States Constitution. Anyway, 77% of Muslims in Denmark believe the Quran's instructions should be fully applied. 53% of Danish Muslims believe that the law, okay, or the Constitution should be under the Quran. 23% of British Muslims support the introduction of Sharia law. And so on and so on and so on. This barbaric 7th century ideology, you guys, has 50 countries. It has 50 countries. 50 countries to control. They don't want Israel to have their own country. They don't want Christians to even have their own country. And they have 50 countries. Let me just tell you something. We all know from those that study Islam, and you don't even have to study Islam because you know what? The media tries to hide it. But a lot of these truthful Muslims, when they say that we will spread Islam by compulsion, they are basically telling you we cannot wait to kill you. And we have liberals who I'm going to say are even worse because they are in denial and they're ushering in this Trojan horse of destruction that will completely destroy us from within. They are worse and they are siding with these people. We have women who are supposed to be radical feminists who are siding with this ideology. Let me just tell you how detached from reality these people actually are. But birds of the same feather flock together. Their father is Satan. And these liberals, they don't realize that as soon as they're turning their backs, and also the homosexuals who support Islam, watch what's going to happen, because the punishment in Sharia law for homosexuality is death or burning or hanging you or throwing you off of a building. It's not humane. But they wish to silence true patriots who speak the truth. Bravo to Tommy Robinson. Bravo to the red wave that is actually starting to just basically just move upon Europe, where people are waking up. Conservatism is even going all the way down to Brazil, Venezuela. We're sick of the globalists. We're sick of Islam. We're sick of liberalism. We want solidarity back. We believe in nationalism. American exceptionalism is real because it's proven each and every day when we have tons of people by the hundreds of thousands who will try to sneak into our country in a month. Amen. Amen, Linda. It's just a matter of time. You guys, this is what I have been saying for the longest. All we have to do is keep praying and keep speaking the truth. We do not have to repay violence for violence, stupidity for stupidity. We do not have to stoop to their level. They are slowly imploding. Look at the left. They're fighting against each other now. The deep state, they're fighting against each other now. Comey and going against Bannon. Bannon has something smart to say about the other guy, and the other guy is talking about him, and blah, blah, blah. You know, here's the thing, you guys. It's all about to come down on them. It's going to come down in their heads. And you guys, we are going to have our countries back. This is why they didn't want Trump. He's a pivotal piece of the puzzle to restore common sense and human decency all across the globe and truth. My brothers and sisters, this may get my account banned because I have presented so much truth. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm not telling you to treat people with hate. But they will consider this video to be hate speech because it goes against their narrative. Because I am an anomaly. I am an enigma. Because I'm a black man who knows how to read and who knows how to think for himself. And he's patriotic and he loves his country. They think I'm supposed to have the victim mentality, entitlement complex. I don't fit the status quo. I'm not with the cookie cutter mode. This defies all logic to them. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for you are a great God, and you are slowly restoring the United States. And may this entire globe come back to the reverence of your name, not just the United States, not just the Western world, but even the Middle East, because those were majority Christian countries anyway, or Jew and pagan and etc. The biggest human rights violation has been occurring ever since 9/11. And that is the slaughter or the mass slaughter of Christians by Muslims. And yet leftist media doesn't even report on it. But let something happen to a Muslim, they report on it. Yet we know that's happening abroad. And yet us Christians, we do not subscribe to the victimhood mentality that we're victims. We are going to win. We already have won the battle because our Lord has won it. My brothers and sisters, walk in faith. Be bold. Do not compromise the truth, but tell the truth in love. Instruct gently. This is Christian Duran. Please share this video on every platform of social media for me, because I know my channel may be banned after this, after almost 3 years of hard work of getting the truth out. But it is what it is. They can take this platform, but they can't take my voice away from me. And by them banning me, I mean, that would only make me more dangerous. I love you all. Share this video for me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.